how to build a quick, cheap and fully AFKable gold farm. These are the resources you're going to need for this farm. Okay guys, so to start off with this farm, you need to find somewhere to build it and then build a 7-block pillar going up in the sky. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then you need to head on top of this kind of pillar thing you just built and then build 22 blocks out going one way. So just build blocks going out, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now what you need to do is place 23 obsidian on top of this little row of blocks you have built along with, the first blocks. Then what you will need to do is build 22 obsidian up from, each of the corners in a portal form. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then after you built up these two, you just need to place 21 blocks in the middle right here to, finish up the portal. Just like this. Okay guys, now what you need to do is head to one of the sides of the portal and from this block right here build 2 blocks out, or place 2 blocks out, so 1, 2. And head to the other side of the portal and place 3 blocks kind of in a V shape, just like this. Oh, like this. Then place a temporary block in the middle and a block kind of in front of that and then destroy the temporary block. Okay guys, so then what you will need to do is place an observer on the last block of the 2 blocks you placed earlier, then a dispenser in front of that observer. Then what you will need to do is open the dispenser and place a water bucket inside of it. Then you can head behind the last observer you placed and place another observer kind of going out like this. So now water should be dispensing and put back in the observer just like this. Okay guys, so the next step is to try and spam with the flint and steel to try and open the portal and to see which side the zombie pigments will fall out on. So just try and spawn a portal. Okay, so as you saw, a zombie pigment spawned out and fell on this side. Now if you don't know why you're doing this step, you can also do this before placing the water, but it's easier to do it now. So we are doing this step because zombie pigments can only fall or spawn on one side of the portal. And obviously we're going to have a water collecting system that will pick up the pigments and send them to a killing chamber. So this is why this step is very important that you do and make sure you do it correctly. So after you've done this, you can destroy this little thing you built here. And you can also destroy this thing. Just make sure that you kind of, remember which side the pigments spawn on. So then what you'll need to do is place another row of blocks kind of going under here. Okay guys, then you will need to head to the side where the zombie pigments will spawn and fall out on, which is for me on this side. Then on either of the sides, on the kind of bottom row of blocks you just placed, build 8 blocks going out from the corner right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then from this block, place 1 block going down and build 7 more blocks going out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So then the next step is to place 1 more block going down and then 8 blocks going backwards, or this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now this end block should kind of link up with how the portal ended. So after you've done this, you can also just kind of cover this little area up. Okay guys, so what you will also need to do is kind of recreate this little wall on that you have built on this side too. So what you can do is just place a block right here and then just build blocks all the way until the end. Just make sure that no zombie pigment can accidentally glitch out of here, or well, not glitch out but fall out. Just have a wall all around here that the pigments can fall, so the pigments can fall into this room. Then just build this wall 1 higher up, and then again 1 more block going up. So you will also need to place 3 blocks in the corner right here. So 1, 2, 3. Okay guys, so quickly at the end of this we're going to place water right here and the pigments are going to be pushed at the end right here. So now what we will need to do is dig this down and make a little tunnel that zombie pigment can fall into and land at half a heart so they will be killed easier. So what we need to do is just head down to the ground and under this block place 3 blocks going down. So 1, 2, 3. Then from this block go on to the right 1 back and place 9 blocks upwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do the same right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 9, and of course right here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay guys, so before we continue on this, what you can quickly do is head over here and place a water source right here just to make sure that this is all good. So if you've done this correctly, the water should flow just about until the end. Indeed it does. So what you will need to do now is head back to kind of where the original water source is, or this water source, and from this obsidian build 3 blocks going out. So 1, 2, 3. Now head into the portal and place an observer right here with the little eye facing towards the obsidian with 1 block in the middle. Now place the dispenser in front of that observer. Then open the dispenser and place another water bucket inside it. Now this water bucket will help turn on and off the portal, which we will, activate using a lava source. Okay guys, so then head behind here again and to the left of this little thing, place another block right here. Then place a sticky piston right here. And then just place another observer facing into the last observer. And if this is correct, the light on this observer should be flicking on and off, and same with the water. Okay guys, so what we need to do now is build 1 more block going back from kind of where the piston are, and then 1 block towards the portal, if that makes sense. So you should have a little shape looking like this. Then under this block, build 6 more blocks going down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then what we need to do is destroy every other block. So 1 block, destroy the second block, third block, destroy the fourth block, same with the fifth block. Then on each of these kind of empty areas, place a redstone torch, just like this, same on top. And then place a redstone dust that is connected between the redstone torch and the sticky piston. Okay guys, so what we need to do now is place a lever right here. And while you are building this farm, you can activate this. And if we head up here, you will see that this observer is pushed out and the water stream here is kind of just stuck. Okay guys, so what we will need to do is head to the other side of the portal right here. And now we will need to build the activating system. And from the bottle of the kind of obsidian, or from the portal, count 3 blocks up. So 1, 2, 3. On the third block, place a block and then 6 more blocks going out here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then head to the end of this little thing, you know, where the portal ends, and place an observer right here with the little eye facing away from everything. Now head on this side observer and place 5 more observers kind of going into this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what we need to do now is cover up the observers in blocks. So place 2 blocks right here and then 6 more blocks covering the observers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay guys, now what we need to do is place 6 blocks right here, do the same on this side. 6 blocks, then just build a 2 block high wall on the back right here, and then in the front just build a 1 row wall on the second block. Then from the inside of this little room, place trapdoors on these kind of blocks, and you need to activate them, and you also need to make sure that the trapdoors are kind of facing outwards, just like this. Then head in the inside right here, and on the middle observer place a lava source. Okay guys, now what we will need to do is head to the end of this water stream and dig 18 more blocks down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay guys, so what we will need to do now is look one of the ways and destroy 1 block. Then to the left, destroy 2 blocks, 1, 2, then left again, destroy 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3, and then on this side, destroy 2 blocks. And then just mine out this area. Okay guys, so what we are going to do now is make a trident killer. So what you will have to do is kind of right under where this drop starts, place a piston right here. Then 2 blocks to the left and 1 block to the right, place another piston. 2 blocks to the left or 2 blocks to the right of the piston, 1 back, place another piston, and then just do it like this. Okay guys, so the next step is to place a redstone torch on top of this piston, and then look at the redstone torch and place an observer. Do the same right here, place a redstone torch on the piston and then an observer facing into kind of the redstone torch. Do the same on all of these, just very simply, just like this. Do the same right here. Okay guys, so what we will also need to do is place 4 blocks in the back right here and 3 blocks going out to both the left and the right. Okay guys, so now what you will need to do is throw a trident at one of the pistons. After you've done that, what you can do is place a lever on top of the piston, activate it once, and this little thing should go around once. Then activate it again and this should spin around just like this. After you've done this and tested it out, you can turn this off. Then what you can do if you want to collect XP from this farm is to place a slab right here, because that means you will be able to access the XP. Then just a block right here, or you can do just opposite, block right here and slab right here. This means you can get the XP all fine. Okay guys, so what you will need to do now is simply just dig down a few blocks and then dig under the trident killer just until you reach the room right here. Also guys, we might have to replace the trident, but that's all fine. So after you've done this, all you need to do really is just place a double chest right here and another double chest in front of that. Now also guys, I'm just gonna make a quick basic system. Also you can head back up here, just destroy these rooms right here, or destroy this kind of area right here, just so you can get into this little room, and then just place 4 hoppers going into each chest just like this. Then just fix this up. Also guys, what I quickly want to mention that this is a very basic system on how to build this, and also these chests are going to fill up very quickly, so I would recommend that you make an automatic storage system. I have built this farm before, and I would recommend you check out the end of that video. I'll leave a link to that in the description along with a timeline, just to check out how to build the automatic storage system, or just build an automatic item sorter, which I have also done a video about, which I would recommend you check out, because if you don't, these chests will fill up in just minutes with golden swords instead of actual gold. Also guys, what you can quickly do is just make yourself a little way up with some ladders, just so you can get down to the item system. And also what you will need to do is just dig a few blocks back and then just dig straight up from here. Make sure you don't hit farm but dig up, and then you can have ladders right here, just so you can get down to the storage room easily. Okay guys, now the farm is pretty much done, so now I'm going to show you how this works. So all you will need to do is activate the trident killer right here. I also quickly want to mention that if you're holding a looting 3 sword while activating this, you will get 3 times the amount of resources, which I would definitely recommend you do. Then after you've done this, what you will need to do is head up to this kind of lever right here and then activate this. And as you see now, the portal will start flicking on and off, and as you see, the zombie pigments have started spawning. So what you can do now is simply just head back down into this little killing chamber, make this a little bit easier to get down, but just get into here, and as you see, the zombie pigmen are falling down and dying, and you're getting the XP. So what you can do is also jump into here, you know, you see the resources start coming. Also, you would get a lot of stuff like golden swords. I would really recommend you making automatic item sorter and then just push the swords into lava. But that is pretty simple. It's very simple redstone. I have done videos about how to do that before, so you can check out that on my channel. But yeah guys, that was pretty much it, and yeah, it's not harder than this. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you found this helpful. If you have any other tutorials you want me to make, feel free to comment them and I'll get started on them right away. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.